Mary McLeod Bethune, born to former slaves, believed that education was the key to racial advancement. She lived a life that impacted the lives of African Americans and others all around the world. She grew up in poverty and, like others in her family, worked toiling the fields and picking cotton. At 10 years old, Bethune would become one out of 17 of her siblings to attend school. Bethune walked several miles a day to school and did her best to share her knowledge with her family. After African American slaves were freed, few of them could read, write, or do math. Bethune started teaching her own family to read and write, protecting them from being cheated by white landowners for their labor in the cotton fields. Bethune dreamed of becoming an African missionary after attending Moody Bible Institute College in Chicago. She was denied a position as an African missionary, so she would embark upon providing good education in her own country. The South needed education, and Bethune would lay down her dreams of becoming a missionary in order to serve her own country. In 1904, Bethune would open Daytona Educational and Industrial Institute for African American girls. Bethune continued to follow the head, heart, and hand method of education that she learned early on. She would go on throughout life using this effective method to educate others, studying English, math, science, and social studies, religion. She also would do Bible study and serve in the community. She also taught young girls how to become workers. Some say Mary McLeod Bethune demonstrated her whole person philosophy of Christian education through the establishment of her small industrial school for Negro girls that she developed into a four-year college, co-educational, Bethune-Cookman College, known as University today. Bethune's strong belief in Black American education and focus on the whole individual led the way, and Bethune paved the road for her to make some of the most powerful accomplishments during that time that would shape young Black Americans today. Using her relationships, education, and strong educational beliefs, Bethune's legacy and belief in her culture still lives. According to OnlineCollegePlan.com, Bethune-Cookman University is ranked 5 out of 20 historically Black colleges and universities in the United States. Bethune believed that education was at the core of cultivating knowledge for Black African Americans. Bethune knew that knowledge would be the key to success, and Bethune's life displayed passion for equal opportunity and education for all Blacks in particular. According to Clarence Newsom, Mary Bethune approached life with a single vision, unity in all dimensions in life, including spiritual, social, and political. Bethune's head, heart, and hand focuses on the whole being of a philosophy of Christian education that demonstrated the character of Christ. From a childhood, paved the way for what she would do for her lifetime. Ellen Smith concluded that most of Mary Bethune's work involved race, leadership. Smith points out that Mary Bethune's last will and testament as a literacy legacy addressed specifically to African Americans and containing 9 principles for advancing spiritually, culturally, responsibly, and holistic living of the Black race. Through this reflective document, Mary Bethune hoped that the future generations of Black America would glean wisdom, purpose, and ongoing ambition to continue to fight for equality. Bethune did not go through life without the struggles of segregation, racism, and equality. Mary Bethune's educational philosophy meant intentional, solid, life-changing action in every area of life. She demonstrated this through her school, charity, and national leadership. Thank you.